Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to another episode of the Cider Drinker. And on today's episode, it was kind of a bit of a toss-up as to which one I was going to try for you guys today, because I really didn't know which one I wanted to do. So I just drew words out of a hat. Actually I didn't, I just randomly chose. And today's cider is Oliver's Traditional Cider. Now, like I say, I honestly really didn't know which one I've wanted to do tonight, because I've only got about 4 more left of my second mixed case of ciders I got off of Pure Spirit Drinks, with a couple of other ones as well that I've got from shops, so I have still got a fair few ciders left to do for you guys. But today it's all about Oliver's Traditional. Now, obviously it comes from the Oliver's Cider Company, and they actually do quite a lot of different ciders and perries, so it's very well worth checking out their website. Very easily found. You just type in Oliver's Cider and it should be the first one that comes up. But today it is all about the traditional cider, so well, as has been the tradition for me, let me give you some details on Oliver's Traditional Cider. Oliver's Traditional Cider comes in 500ml bottles, which is the only way you can get it as well. The alcohol percentage is 6% in volume, so slightly above average strength for a cider. It's a dry variety, a dry still one at that, and the price, well, I did get it off Pure Spirit Drinks, but they don't do that anymore, but you can get it off Oliver's own website for £2.20, so pretty damn cheap for a traditional cider, really. There we are. Well, because it is quite cold today, it is obviously keeping this bottle nice and chilled, which is really good. Another thing about the last few bottles I've actually got off the second mixed case that I got is the bottles are kind of pretty uninspiring. This is the only one that actually feels like it's drawing its attention towards me. But really, it's kind of a standard label, really. Obviously, it's got the apples on the top there. I do like their font, though, and I've just noticed that the O has an apple in the middle as well. That's a pretty cool thing. Oh, and oh, I can't remember what that grammatical thing is on the top there. Oh, that's terrible. My English used to be so good, but oh, well, there we go. But that's a leaf. So, yeah, that's a kind of neat touches there, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, traditional cider, like I say, 6% in volume, so above average strength, so that's pretty cool, but not going to blow my head off either. Right, let's see what it says on the back of the bottle, hey? Oliver's Traditional Cider. And that's it. No, I'm joking. Cider apples from traditional Herefordshire orchards. That's always good. Cold fermented by wild yeasts and matured in old oak barrels. So obviously I'm probably going to get an oaky characteristic coming off of this, but you never know. A classic dry still cider with spicy, sour, bittersweet apples, oak and tannins. That sounds quite nice. Chill slightly and enjoy slowly with friends. Oh well, it's pretty damn cold actually, so oh well, I've got that wrong. It actually has ingredients on here as well, so let's have a look. It has cider apple juice, water, oh, sugar. Right, okay. That's a bit weird. It says pasteurised sugar. I didn't even know you could even get pasteurised sugar. If any of you guys know what pasteurised sugar is, please let me know, because I haven't got a bloody clue. But either way, any sugar in a bottle of cider for me is a big no-no. They're trying to pass it off as a real cider, but it's not really real if you add sugar to it, is it? And it doesn't even say it's naturally occurring sugars, so not good. Allergen advice, sulfites to preserve freshness, so nothing out of the ordinary there. This Herefordshire cider is PGI registered. The European certification of the unique regional identity and quality of this cider. Okay. Projected geographic indication, so it's got a kind of a seal of approval, so I don't know, might not be able to taste the sugar. We'll have to find out as I get Oliver's Traditional Cider open. There we go. Right, well, because it is a still cider, there's going to be no carbonation or anything at all, so I wasn't expecting any anyway. If it did carbonate, I'd be slightly worried. Ooh, wow, that's quite a strong smell. I've not even got my nose to the bottle yet. Wow, very strong oak characteristics coming off of here. Nothing unsurprising really, because it is matured in oak fat, so wow, it's a very, very strong oak smell coming off of it. But it's yeah, it's got a nice it's got kind of a nice spiciness to it, almost like kind of a cinnamony, I can't even speak, a cinnamony kind of smell to it as well. who knows, this might be just perfect for a winter cider, you never know. So, I am going to go and pour this in the glass now, so bear with me guys. I don't think it's going to contain any natural sediment in it, so I'm just going to really throw this one into the glass. There we go. Get all of that in. There we are. Right. So, there we go. It's a very clear cider. I'd say pretty standard colour really. It's a little bit lighter, I'd say. A little bit of a lighter colour, but otherwise pretty traditional. Keeping with traditions there. Right, let's smell in the glass. Yeah, you're still getting the real oak characteristics coming off of it. Oh, speak properly today. Can't really smell the spiciness anymore. Overall, though, it does smell very pleasant, so I'm just going to go and dive straight into this. So, cheers, guys. Bottoms up. Wow. Well, that's pretty good. You instantly get the oakiness coming off of it, definitely. But there is a real kind of a sourness to it. It's a bit like those fizzy cola bottles you can get. You know, when you suck on them a little bit and you get that little bit of sourness right at the end. There's kind of that in this as well. Let me just get a second opinion. Yeah, there's a real bite to this cider. You're really getting the oak first through on the initial taste, and then as it starts to go down your throat, like I say, you've got that little hint of sourness at the end. But overall, it is quite a bitter taste to it. It's got a little bit of a real bite to it, definitely. It's quite a light cider. It's not really full-bodied, but it does go down very well, definitely. I can't taste any sugar. I will say that I cannot taste any sugar, pasteurised or unpasteurised, whatever it may be. So I don't know. Maybe they just forgot to put that it is naturally occurring sugars. I really hope so, because Olivers do look like a pretty decent cidery. But if they have just added sugar to it, then that's a bit of a disappointment. But I can't really taste any of it. It's definitely not a sweet one. It's very, very dry. Not really much of an aftertaste coming off of it, if I'm being honest, but overall the taste is actually pretty good. It's not overly mind-blowing. I mean, it's decent enough, but, well, I have had better tasting dry oak-aged ciders before, but overall it is still a very decent still cider, because like I said in my previous reviews, I have had a couple of still ciders that have been pretty meh, over the months, but this one is pretty decent enough, definitely. As for strength, I'd say it tastes around about the 6% volume mark. You can taste that little bit of alcohol. You can definitely taste a little bit of the strength coming off of it. But like I say, it's only 6%, so it's not going to completely blow your head off on one bottle. You can easily enjoy a couple of these on just a quiet night in or something, so that's pretty cool. I would like to know if this sugar is artificial or it's just naturally occurring. So, like I say, if you guys know what pasteurised sugar is, then please let me know, because I'm kind of clueless on that, really. Right, I'm going to go and get a final taste before the final verdict. Yeah, if you like, if you're a fan of dry ciders or still ciders, oak-aged ciders or bitter ciders, then you're going to like this one, definitely. It's got that real bite to it right at the end, that kind of I wouldn't say it's astringent, it's not that harsh, but it certainly makes you go, oh, hello, what's this I'm drinking? But like I say, it's not going to completely blow your head off, and it's just a very light, easy to drink, bittersweet, dry still cider. So I will be trying some more of Oliver's ciders out to see if they compare, you know, see if they're any good in comparison. But for Oliver's traditional cider, I am going to give it a 7 out of 10. Like I say, they've got their own website, so try it out. £2.20 for a bottle, that's not bad value if you ask me, because overall this is a pretty decent cider I'm getting here. So yeah, go onto Oliver's website and try out a couple of bottles of these. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Right, well, that was another episode of the Cider Drink for you guys. I hope you liked it. You should know my catchphrases by now, surely. But until next time, I will be back with another delicious and hopefully tasty cider for you guys. And I've just noticed I've got a little bit more of that cider in there. I never let a drop go to waste, me. So, until next time, guys,